That don't mean it's fake, bro.
No, I'm not saying it's fake, but I was like, he was ready to take it to the next level after the slap. Like, that's what that says. Like, he got a straight fighting stance. That just shows
Chris Rock is ducking smoke.
I wouldn't say.
That's all that shows, bro. And this is what I'm saying. Social media has made this like the craziest thing since Kanye jumped on stage talking about Taylor Swift, bro. Hey, man. Welcome back to the rawest, coolest podcast in the city, Buff City Central. I don't know why I just said coolest, man. It's like I be trying to like.
It's coolest like, word.
I don't know. I don't think so.
It might be.
It's like I be.
You just made it up.
Basically, right?
Yeah.
It's like I be trying to, give them a different little intro every time, unique to how I'm feeling. You feel me?
Yeah.
But anyway, so today we're about to talk about the impacts of social media. Now, this is a very broad topic, and we can go many avenues with this. But okay, first of all, before we even get into other people, let's say how it impacts us.
I'll say my impact is I need to look at memes. See, that's my escape for a little bit.
Word.
That's my coping mechanism.
Right.
I need to laugh. And then I'm looking at like Tony Baker videos.
Tony Baker is hilarious. Tony Baker comedy.
Yeah, the voiceovers.
Man, him, Patrick Cloud, all them, all Death Days, hilarious.
It's hilarious.
For sure. But I feel like the impact of social media is definitely what you make it 100%. But also, okay, for me personally, it impacts me because I'm an artist, so I'm always watching some type of rap video, some type of thing that involves with music. But also it can get toxic. It can get toxic because, beefing over social media, I feel like the beef is more like engaged to keep going.
It goes as far as you let it, I think.
You letting down in the first place is an issue, definitely. But like when you're social media, all it's doing is just adding more people to something that's already happening, right?
Yeah.
So realistically, you going through your real life and people just commenting on it, laughing, whatever like that. So I feel like that part of it can lead to being toxic, but it's also great impacts of it too, though. A lot of people make a lot of money off social media. Hopefully I'll be one of those people coming in the near future. But,
yep.
I feel like social media, well, for one, different platforms provide different things. Because you're not going to get the same type of environment from TikTok that you're going to get from, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, But, okay, so we all seen what happened, right, at the Oscars.
Yep.
With Mr. William Smith, right? So, look, okay, take that situation, right? And what have you been seeing on social media from that situation? This literally just happened.
I've been seeing like crazy memes, like Chris got rocked. That joke's gonna be. And then
Chris got rocked.
I saw that one joint. It was August. I was seeing. He was like, had this lady sit in the corner.
The one that had me was when bro was like, the one dude, he was narrating like the whole thing that was happening, and he was like, man, Chris, how you gonna go for that? You should have said to him, that's why August is your least favorite month or something like that. That was hilarious. That one was funny. But like, okay, take this situation, right? I feel like social media kind of played a part in this, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because, bro, for a year going on 2 now, Will Smith and the Smith family have been in headlines for something new all the time, bro. So that whole situation happened with August, right? So he's looking at social media. He more than likely, Will Smith is a regular, like, he's seen the comments, what I'm saying. He's a regular human being. So he's seeing all this stuff, people calling him soft, whatever like that. So I feel like that whole situation with August and how people reacted on social media kind of like influenced his decisions a little bit. If not fully, I feel like it influenced his decisions a little bit, because like don't nobody want to keep getting played with. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to just sit there and take that. So he took an opportunity, like, all right, it's not funny. People already think I'm soft,
Yeah, it was a display to kind of, you know, show he ain't.
And you know, bro, jealous of Tupac too. He's jealous of Tupac, bro.
Oh, that meme that. Oh, what she said. Like
Bruh, Tupac had her soul or her heart or something, and Will Smith had the other one or something like that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, Will be getting this for like since that happened. I don't know.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Will been getting flack since then, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if that played a part in it, but I think he had that like inner man in him that was just like, nah, I ain't letting this fly no more.
Pride, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it could have been pride. That's what I think it was.
I feel like it was part of pride, partly.
You know, when he cried after and he was giving that speech.
Why was bro crying?
What I think it was.
Why was he crying, Dorian?
He said he was giving tears to, like, you know, everything that was going on. I mean, not everything that was going on. I mean, like the celebration and the awards and everything like that. Nah. But I think it was more to do with, like, he acted out of character. Like, that wasn't him.
Right.
And a part of him was just, like, so upset with himself that he even did that. You know what I mean? That it even went that far.
Right.
That's what I think it is.
You ever feel like he did a little bit of it to go viral?
He got enough clout. He's Will Smith.
He got enough clout, but that don't mean he don't want to keep. Bro, you got to realize.
I don't think he want to get boosted. He got an Oscar for his acting. You know what I mean? He ain't really had. And then
he doesn't have to.
I think it was more of a pride thing, and then he was just like, kind of. I don't know. He was just like, he needed to work on him. You know, he's out of character. It just wasn't it. And what's his face talking to him? Denzel Washington. You know,
Tyler Perry.
Everybody just like playing up what they said about him too.
With social media, you don't even be knowing who somebody really is for real. And a lot of people get on these social apps and their whole life just become a video game and it just switches up. You know? When like I feel like it's what you make it. Like Will Smith is a great example of just when you speak of impacts of social media, I feel like Will Smith is a great example to just use because you got to realize this man is old, right? He was lit in the 90s, right? He still got movies coming out to this day, right? He didn't have to do anything on top of that. His legacy is already solidified. Then he hopped on TikTok and got millions and millions of views, bro. And now he owning TikTok. And now he got the whole world in the palm of his hand watching him slap one of the funniest dudes on the planet. That's crazy if you think about it. That's what I'm saying. Social media is like I feel like it's like a big lunch table. Cause like you see how quickly things spread around and then everybody's sitting there, they feel like since they looking at something they can comment on it. It's the same concept. It's like a huge lunch table, bro.
And we can't really see into the minds of these two guys, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. That slap was a little suspicious though.
Do you feel it was faker though? Be honest.
I don't know. I feel like the slap wasn't like it wasn't a genuine slap.
Nah.
I feel like he tried to avoid it a little bit.
He tried to avoid it, of course he would.
I think he was like Will was trying to avoid like the slap. His hand was vertical coming across.
You said Will was trying to avoid slapping
like
him?
He wasn't trying to give that like full slap. It came from the ground up. He had it vertical, right? And it came over. And the other thing I noticed too was like he pulled his hand back to his head. You know what I mean? He was like ready for like some type of retaliation. And then he backed up and looked at him for like a good like 2 seconds,
right.
2-3 seconds. And then he walked off. It was like,
because he
was going to happen.
That's what
you know what I mean?
That don't mean it's
like,
fake, bro.
No, I'm not saying it's fake, but I was like, he was ready to take it to the next level after the slap. Like that's what that says. Like he got a straight fighting stance. That just shows
Chris Rock is ducking smoke.
I wouldn't say
that's all that shows, bro. And this is what I'm saying. Social media has made this like the craziest thing since Kanye jumped on stage talking about Taylor Swift, bro. It's like you have to realize, right? We look at celebrities, all they have is more people who know who they are. That's it. And because of the talents that everyday people have. Everyday people can act. Everyday people can make music. You know what I'm saying? They just have that platform of people. So I feel like social media like because of wanting that, like that strive to get that platform of people to follow you, to notice you and stuff like that, that's when like the negative impacts of it can like come from. Like, and then you got all these rappers, you know, they advertising beef on social, so you got the regular dudes who's watching it, they start beefing on social, and you know, push come to shove, God forbid, bodies start dropping bodies have dropped because of social media beef, bro.
I would say like sometimes you just gotta stay out the comments or just don't comment or keep it to yourself. And some people just feel so compelled to put their opinion out there,
right? And
then when somebody else says something about what they said, they gotta like talk back and say something. Like, you know, if you do say something, just let it be like reasonable and, you know, not out there and vicious or anything like that. And then if you get some type of negative retaliation, then just like, not retaliation, just negative response to what you put out in general, like, just ignore that and laugh at it. Like, it's not even worth it.
But it's like, I always say this, bro, like, that mindset is easy when it's done. But like, okay, me as an artist, right? I posted a trailer, right? I posted a trailer of one of my songs I did, and when I posted the trailer, it did like good for like my channel. It got like 2,000 views in like a day or two, right? So it got hella views, right? And it got a lot of likes. But then it's, you know, grown men in the comments just hating, just saying stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then people, the thing about social media, like, the hate gets rewarded with the likes and stuff like that, with the jokes. So the song hard, right? Oh, dude, in my comments, bro, this hit better on mute. You know, the same classic joke, you know, and things like that. So when you in that situation, bro, I'm looking through my comments. I'm about to reply to every dude talking crazy. And I'm like, all right, look, my homie talked to me. He was like, you got to think of it like this. At least you're getting views. A lot of people not getting no views at all.
Yeah.
So if people talking about you, then you doing a little bit of something correct. Because if no one's talking about you and nobody knows you, it's no point of doing what you're doing, of putting your art out there, whatever form it is.
If it's you music, like, art is a thing, you know, that's something to be sensitive about.
It is, bro.
Because, I mean, especially when it comes from the art, that's your creativity, it's personal, and it's like, you know, you put time and effort to put that together and hoping that people like it. And I think with comments like that, I mean, you can't help but to look at it because, you know, you're looking through them. But just like, just shade it out. I mean, look at the positive comments.
Oh, yeah, nah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
and then
that's a fact.
Do best to like, I mean, okay, say if like it's better on mute. All right, so why are you know, you put enough effort into comment. Right. You put enough thought into comment something to get a reaction out of somebody you didn't like their music. And it's just weird.
That's what I'm saying. That's so weird to me. If I don't like something, I literally just keep scrolling. That's it. I don't comment. I don't do none of that. I just keep scrolling but that's also why though, like, YouTube has taken precautions for stuff like that. Like, you know, you can't see dislikes no more. If you have like the updated YouTube on your phone, when you like are watching a video, you can only see the number of likes in it. You can't see the number of dislikes in it because like, if you see the number of dislikes, they see, oh, this has more dislikes than likes. It'll be those people to just dislike it, you know, purposely and stuff like that.
I think they did that for the YouTubers that get like a whole lot of
like Jake Paul. It's because of Jake Paul's video. Attention. That it's everyday bro video. Remember that guy? Like, I remember that video. It did like terrible in dislikes.
I don't know.
You said what year?
There's like just a gang of people that want to dislike just because of dislike.
It's definitely a couple. It's definitely a couple.
Trolls and stuff.
But like, when do we talk about the impact it has on people to where it makes them go do things that's not like in their character, or they're clearly just doing this to go viral? Because I feel like that didn't start with 6ix9ine, but I feel like that era when 6ix9ine first came out and it was Boonk and it was 6ix9ine, Boonk, and Fat Boy, and them three was like the biggest Instagram comedians. You know what I'm talking about? that was like a couple years ago. That was like 2018, 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like those are like the people that have made other people feel like they can just do whatever on social media, pull the camera out, and it's whatever. Bro, them, you can't walk into a store, just take some and yell boot gang and it'd be cool. Like,
yeah,
like
influencers kind of.
Yeah, those exactly. That's what I'm looking for. Like influencers,
like
influencers are like a big part of social media, and I feel like without like the big influencers and stuff like that, a lot of people wouldn't be. You know,
they wouldn't. Say certain influencers, like, you know, some people. I mean, you got like activists and social justice people and all that.
You have those people, but those aren't the big. Those aren't the people that are like being pushed to us. Mm-hmm. In my opinion, like when you're doing something, it's more about the inner.
I think it's the algorithm.
The entertainment. The entertainment in social media. Like that algorithm, they want that stuff more. Mm-hmm. Because like that's just what they want more. People would rather see a funny video than a video talking about, you know, race, black and white, something educational, something to help them.
Yeah,
you know?
It's strong to what you like. I'll say for Instagram, like what you follow.
Right.
And because we was talking about Tony Baker earlier, so I see a bunch of like animal videos in general, just because that's the lane I follow. And the more you like something or view something related to, like, say animals and voiceovers and stuff like that, then the algorithm will keep popping that up. It'll just cycle on through. And to an extent, it's like this stuff is just getting constantly pumped in your head, whether good or bad, whatever it is, you know. And some people are very impressionable. And my father always told me, like, you know, in terms of TV, like, this is entertainment. Like, it's not to be taken serious.
This is reality. This is,
you know,
fake.
Exactly. Now, some people, they have a hard time separating that. They don't separate it at all, or they're just like completely everything's fake, and it's also bad. And
do you feel like social media can control your feelings? And like
it'll influence your feelings. I'm strong. I have a strong belief that like we control our feelings, like on a complete status.
I definitely do not agree with that at all. But
I will say that, I mean, you see like the Ukraine stuff still going on, and there's like a guy with his body in half on the street, and people laying a towel over him.
What?
You know what I mean?
Just I've never seen
stuff
that.
Like that. It's like that'd be like, dang, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, or the Will Smith stuff. I'm like, I don't like seeing that, and people. I mean, honestly, I was laughing at the memes and stuff, but
yeah, nah,
you know,
I
it's
definitely
just
like seeing that. That was hilarious. But yeah.
It was just that, like, I find it to influence my feelings in a bad way, because bad in terms of like saddening or, you know, disheartening, because it's like these are two black men. I mean, you're supposed to be professional. It's the Oscars. You're on camera in front of like the world. Even more than that now. I think he's in space. It's everywhere, you know. And it's just like you got to conduct yourself a certain way, and it could have been handled a very different way.
So do you feel like it was time and place is where Will was wrong? Time
and place implies that he should have did it at a different time.
Yeah.
In a different place.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that it wasn't called for. I would say that, I mean, he could have took him to the side after and then like talked to him about it. Like,
but like this is where social media becomes a lunch table again, bro. You at this, bro make a joke at this end, right? You at this end. So all you hearing is a joke, then you go back to your side conversation. So now, oh, you bigging him up. Oh, man, babe, why I ain't find that funny. Oh, that's not cool. He made fun of this, whatever like that. So now, oh, you want me to go do something? Yeah, go do something. All right, so now, bro get big. Now, bro get big. Think he big enough to go fight the bully and stuff.
All he could have did was pull him to the side after, or
he could
have just made, when he walked up, I thought he was just gonna go straight up there the first time I saw it, to like, you know, like that's not cool, or, you know, like you shouldn't be making jokes about that. He could have did something like that, or just told him like, I don't appreciate that. I would like for you to apologize, like, publicly. Let's just don't joke about that.
But, like, you gotta realize, bro, this is a man who has been played with in his face for, like, almost 2 years. He is not trying to
I
talk.
do feel like that kind of played a little.
I mean,
they
did, bro. They played with him for 2 years almost, bro.
I'm not Will. I can't say that played a factor, but, like, maybe.
For the amount of lives this man has touched, he should get unconditional respect from everybody that he has not gotten because of the whole situation with Jada. So realistically, somebody making fun of your wife, right? Okay, you already weren't elected before, but now you got all of this ammunition behind you. And then you got the social media comments behind you. So this is what I'm saying. Social media impacts real life. So the line is kind of becoming blurred. Because a lot of people, it definitely depends on who you are as a person, but social media can definitely impact your real life if you let it. 100%.
I would say it's hard. I do, yeah. But I think it's for Will. I mean, I ain't living his life to know what he's, like, doing. Or, like, some celebrities don't look at, like, social media day to day. I mean, like, what's his face? I said, what's his face?
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, him too. He go crazy looking at stuff.
Yeah.
But no.
Crazy.
T-Pain, like, he doesn't look at his Instagram at all, and he's like scrolling through the Instagram, looking at the messages and stuff like that. He didn't even know the inbox was there, and then he finally sees it.
Do we believe that though?
He probably doesn't.
Dorian.
He probably doesn't. And it's like, I'm not him to say that.
Okay, but if
I ain't close enough to him to be like, yeah, you do look at your messages, or you do look at your Instagram and stuff like that. And a lot of these guys, they have other people manage their social media for them too. And I mean, I couldn't say it was, but I mean, you get enough stuff out there to constantly repeat a message, and people around you are looking at it, and then, it shapes your thinking, and you can't help but to be somewhat, your eyes, you can help but to not look at it,
That's what I'm saying. I feel like social media is too big for, like, that, like, for people to just say, like, they don't look at this. Like, I feel like you are looking at it. And then somebody at the status of T-Pain, for one, you can't tell me that you think the Will smacking bro on live TV was fake, and then tell me you believe T-Pain don't read his Instagram DMs. I just feel like you can't say that. Like,
that was T-Pain saying he didn't look at his DMs.
Bro. It's clear as day, bro.
I didn't say that it was fake. I just said that the smack was a little sus. Like, it wasn't really like a.
These celebrities all do stuff to get people talking, bro. They all do that, bro. And you have to, because you have to remain relevant. Your bank account is based off of your relevancy. Realistically, to a lot of them, because look, a lot of artists, they getting the money, they spending that, bro. They're not really investing it. So a lot of, like, the older artists, they're not really, they don't have as much money as you would think. So that's why the ones who stay relevant, stay whatever like that, they paper is staying skyrocketing. You see T-Pain, bro. T-Pain was one of the hated artists when he first came out. Now social media, he can see all the people that were clearly inspired by T-Pain. That's another impact of social media. I feel like it's whatever, bro. It can be, it's almost like a double-edged sword. It can help you or it can really hurt you. But
all right.
Yeah, honestly. That's just how I really feel about, like, the whole situation. But
I think we'll have a part 2 to this.
Yeah, I feel like we need to. Oh, also, we didn't even recognize the reason why it's just me. I mean, not recognize, acknowledge. The reason why it's just me and Dorian. Xavier couldn't make it today, so we're definitely gonna be doing a part 2 with this to get his perspective. But today we don't really need to talk that long about this topic. We will be back to y'all real soon. So I'ma see y'all. I'm tripping. Yo, I'm tripping.
All right, welcome to the Buff Central City podcast. It's me, Xavier, today, and talking about social media part 2.
Xavier.
Xavier, I said, okay, Joseph, me and Joseph That's not his favorite.
Nah, I feel you.
Yeah,
I feel you. Yeah.
All right, my bad.
Yeah, we'll see y'all on the next time of the Ross podcast in the city, Buff City Central. Holla at y'all next time.
We gonna cut that out. I don't know. Yeah, I messed up.